Well, hello my dear companions, welcome back to Midnight Evil Chapter 2. We're gonna check out... I love this game. It's a really cool premise, you know, you have to read through this story. And like pretty much the only thing you need to do, so far at least. We don't know what's gonna happen later on. As I said, I don't have Windows 10, but if you do, you will have the feature to be able to read this story, but you have to literally read it, say it into your mic for the game to register and continue the story. And I think that's a really cool feature to have in a horror game, because you are so focused on looking around and listen, then you have to focus on actually reading out loud the story as well. That will, disrupt your hearing a bit. So let's continue. Chapter 2, I'm not sure how long each of these videos will be, but I want to make one video per each chapter. Oh, we're back in this room again. I wonder if we'll meet more urklings. As I said last time, one of the tribes, the Smaragdus ones, and the green fat urklings. Let's continue.
Maggie O'Brien's funeral was just what anyone would expect. Everyone did their...
Well, that's a Smaragdus again, or... I wonder if we'll have more. Maybe we will only have the Smaragdus tribe. We'll see, we'll see.
Everyone did their best to comfort the grieving parents. Colin kept to himself. Everyone assumed it was because he blamed himself.
Yeah.
After his sister had been laid to rest, I came to him to ask him how he was doing. He looked up at me, eyes red from either crying, lack of sleep, or a combination of the two, and said,
I really saw them. The little green monsters.
Well, that's creepy. Damn. I'm actually glad that I don't have to read it. Because if you read it wrong, you know, if you read it too fast or something, the game won't register. And you have to really read it slow and articulate. It's kind of nervous to do that in this kind of horror game. But let's continue.
My heart ached as I put my arms around the boy.
And the violet part or the purple part is kind of a checkpoint, you know, so you know how far you have gone in the text. Ugh.
I kept telling myself that seeing his little sister in pieces couldn't have been easy for him. He was just in shock.
Get away, get away, get away. What? Data block 94 PR. What the heck is that? But we got a... what is it called in English? Smaragd? The green crystal. We're gonna check out that at the end of this video. Oh my god, I don't like that those are open. Okay.
The stories of the urklings were only told to scare children into doing what they were told. That was all. The first thing my grandmother told me about the urklings was that there were 3 tribes.
3 tribes. 3 tribes. So maybe we will have 3 different urklings. Kinds of urklings. And I will try to survive as long as possible. I don't really want to force a jump scare, just for the sake of it. Let's continue.
The green ones had round bellies and piercing blue eyes.
We've seen them.
She said they could be heard if you walked deep in the swamp at night.
I wonder if it will be more difficult to hear them.
They would laugh and sing as they danced around their tiny campfires, which would appear only as tiny flickering lights through the trees. They were the least lethal of the 3 tribes,
okay,
but every bit as evil.
Oh my god, that's freaking creepy. He was literally right next to us. Let's continue.
The red ones were more temperamental and even faster than their green cousins.
My god.
They didn't sing or dance around campfires, and their celebrations were a bit more gruesome. They prefer to eat children from the inside out.
How do you even do that? Oh my god, I'm pretty sure we're gonna meet the red ones.
It was even thought by some that they were only red because they were stained by the blood of their victims. Fiery red, bristle-like hair
Oh my
sprouted
God.
from the tops of their heads, and their glowing yellow eyes seemed cold and calculating.
Yellow eyes.
The pale urklings were in another class altogether. They had white skin and wild, untamed blue hair that flowed out in every direction.
Oh. Actually, let him scare us and see what happens. Okay, that's a good jump scare. That's a good jump scare. I don't think you can see, but I got goosebumps everywhere. Where do we start? Oh, from the beginning. I'm gonna fast forward for you to where we left off. See you soon. Here we go. Oh my god, so much more text.
The most unsettling thing about them was that they had no eyes at all.
Oh my god.
Yet they somehow were the most keen and efficient killers of the three.
The pale ones. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to deal with all of those.
Grandmother said that their long, wiry hair could somehow sense the presence and locations of children.
What?
There were some things that all three tribes had in common.
See you. Get away. Get out of our room.
Urklings preferred to eat after midnight and would only attack if the child didn't make direct eye contact with them. I reassured myself that the O'Brien girl being attacked barely after sunset meant that she had to have been the victim of a wild animal attack. A few of the men in the village came together to hunt down the beast that killed the girl. They came back.
I don't trust my senses sometimes, you know. I want to look. I don't know how silent they are, you know. Oh.
They came back 2 days later, carrying the carcass of a large wolf. The whole village breathed a sigh of relief.
It
and a
wasn't
big
the wolf.
celebration was held.
It wasn't the wolf. I'm pretty sure.
The only one besides myself that remained anxious was Colin. Looking at his face that night, I knew that he believed the creatures that killed Maggie were still out there, waiting. He was right.
WIGS
Oh, back here again.
FM 98.7.
Can I move? No.
Talk.
Hello, darkness. Welcome to the top of the hour. Again, I'm your host, Nick Gloom, filling in for Nate tonight. That was an interesting hour, I must say. I don't know, Janet, I feel like these kids don't like me.
No shit.
Hey, Janet, do you like me? And she's walking away, folks. Anyway, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Nick, just calling in, wanted to say that you suck.
I just had a feeling that was coming. I feel like I'm not as approachable as Nate is.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, so anyway, I forgot there's a sponsor slot I was supposed to fill last hour. This one goes out to all you greasy, pizza-faced listeners. Are you tired of popping pimples?
Ew, gross.
Do some zits appear over and over and you have to keep popping them?
Gross.
Kind of like that popular video game, Mole Whacker? From the creators of Simple Pimple comes the revolutionary cream, Pimple Buster.
Oh my.
The all-in-one, scientifically formulated pimple-destroying cream. Call 155-PIM-PLES. But hurry, before supplies run out. That's 155-PIMPLES. You know, Janet, I think Evil Midnight could use some Mole Whacker inspiration. Something to keep the player on their toes. Or at least that last prank caller could drink some of that Pimple Buster. I don't know what it is.
I have a feeling those numbers are important. So I guess we're on chapter 3 now. Yes, that's chapter 2, but let's head back, as we did last time. And I think we have unlocked more, because... let's see, what have we unlocked? We have unlocked one more. This. A mysterious stone that was dropped by Gulas. There seems to be some strange energy coming from it. This may be some kind of ancient rune. Okay, so the guy we had in our room was the leader of the Green Tribe, the Gulas, or Gulas, his name. Okay. Oh my god. I wonder if we'll be able to complete them all. And if that will do anything. I have a feeling those numbers he said was kind of important, you know? Maybe they weren't. But anyhow, I like it. I like it. Hope you enjoy. Leave a like, leave a favorite. And I'm gonna check out chapter 3 very soon. See you soon. Tell me in the comments down below what you think about it. Have you tried it yourself? Link to the game in the video description down below. And also to our Let's Plays of 1, 2, 3, Slaughter Street 1 and 2. The previous games from these developers, Impulse Game Studios. Check them out. But never ever forget to stay awesome. Toodeloo!